Hey guys, everybody come through. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to set everything up. Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, guys, I need you guys to do me a favor and share this live, please and thank you. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. 1 second. Okay, that was earlier. Okay, we have some breaking news. 1 sec, y'all. Thank you guys for giving me a minute. I just have to set everything up. It takes me a minute to get everything going. I also have to pull a couple of streams out here. Okay, so we have some breaking news, guys. So just right now, this is straight from the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office. Detectives serve additional search warrants in ongoing search for Melodee Buzzard. I'm hearing some rumors and I'm waiting to confirm it more, but it sounds like they're serving a search warrant right now to Ashlee Buzzard's property, Melodee's mom. Okay, now for those that don't remember, Melodee is the young child that was not reported missing, but the FBI is involved. There are pictures out there where they believe that might be her. The most recent picture of her was 2 years ago, and mom is not cooperating with authorities. So my understanding, based on sources that I have heard, is that they actually have a couple of the streets blocked off to search and be out there, I guess, searching the property and whatnot. Now hold up, y'all. I'm gonna try to pull the stream. I believe it's a TikToker that might be out there. So shout out to Sylvia who gave me the heads up on this, because she's been following as well. Shout out to our wonderful members as well. Hold up, y'all. Talks, podcasts. Okay, 1 second. But let's read this. Okay, follow. All right. 1 sec, y'all. Okay, so this is what we have going in. I'm setting things up, y'all. All right, here we go. So this is what we have. The sheriff's detectives are sharing an update on their investigation into the missing at-risk 9-year-old Melodee Buzzard on Thursday, October 30th. Sheriff's detectives, along with the FBI, served follow-up search warrants at the home of Ashlee and Melodee Buzzard in the 500 block of Mars Avenue, as well as storage lockers and rental cars that Melodee was last seen in. In anticipation of the need for access to the residence during the search for an extended time, detectives escorted Ashlee to an alternate location that would not interfere with their ability to conduct a thorough search. This case remains an ongoing missing persons investigation. There have been no arrests made in this case. There's a statement from the looks like from law enforcement. We appreciate the FBI assistant in today's searches, said Sheriff Lieutenant Chris from the Criminal Investigation Division. He added, in cases like this, every detail matters and it is invaluable to have additional resources and specialized experts. Collaboration with our federal partners allow us to ensure we're using every available tool to help bring resolution to this case. So this is direct media post from the Santa Barbara County's Sheriff's Office. Now, we got some TikTokers, not YouTubers, out there with apparently who are in the area who might have more information. See if we can get into it.
Did you finish your sentence?
No, because I'm reading. Sorry, and I saw my name here, but then I realized
I'm going to see if there's any other news
source. So I saw Schmurder's name here too, but that was.
I'm going to see if there's another news source. Give me 1 second, guys.
man. Some of these comments too are just so fucking stupid, though.
Okay, I need somebody streaming out
So
there.
how long, does anyone know how long they've been there? That's a really long time to be searching a place.
No, are you kidding me,
Search
Mars?
warrants.
If this would have been there from this morning, this lady would have been all over this. Are you kidding me? This literally happened 27 minutes ago.
I was, from what I read, from what everyone was sending me, it happened at 3:58, and
Yeah.
it's 4:39 right now.
Like, this lady hasn't even washed her face and just been stuck on this page.
I think that the friend coming in just is throwing me off. Like, I'm so lost now.
I think that that's what it is, like, for me.
Yeah.
Like, just the way
I've
that
already
they
forgot about the friend, though, to be honest. Like, that friend was nothing
Okay.
to me.
Okay, so we're not basing anything off of the friend, right? It's
I mean,
solely
at this
off
point,
of,
at this point, you really just got to fast forward to what is currently happening. And currently, there's agents outside the house.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we can take that however we want.
Significant updates in the case of 9-year-old Melodee Buzzard. So detectives were seen at the home of Ashlee Buzzard this morning. Now, a lot of people thought that she was being taken into custody, but it turns out she actually had court. Now, also, I believe that a search warrant was served today because they gave her some paperwork before starting to go in and out of her home. Now, witnesses say that as they were inside of her home searching, Ashlee just sat in the backyard. So there is a social media user that went to the police department and asked questions. And they did confirm that she had court, and they also said that she was not in custody. Now, there is finally some movement in this case. I'm very curious as to what they found in her home. So a lot of people are now speculating that Melodee may be alive and Ashlee may have her somewhere in Nebraska or Kansas. And a couple of people commented on the Facebook page for the Omaha Police Department, and they say that they saw a little girl that looked like Melodee. Now, y'all, I don't know what to believe no more. A part of me feels like Melodee may be safe. But the way that Ashlee is acting, she's not telling police anything. She won't tell anybody where Melodee is. It's very suspicious. All she has to do is show police that Melodee is okay, and all of this will be over. She doesn't even have to prove it to the public. Just tell police where this baby is. I will keep you guys updated.
Here we go.
Well,
I don't have. No, on text.
I didn't get it.
I'll send it to you again. I literally sent it in our group message.
Some of these podcasters are from the area, and they're talking about how they have been there. The officers have been there for a couple hours. I'm waiting for more media to arrive.
That's what you get for leaving that group chat, Chef. Now you
Yeah,
don't get
I'm not in that group chat.
No, you left it. Okay, I just sent it to you.
There's 17,000 group chats. Like, fuck.
that. All made by you.
Right.
Carrie, can you please record it? Because I'm looking at the images that they're now getting will be out there.
Why did she take a fucking neck? She took a neck pillow with her.
This morning?
Yeah, don't you see it in the picture?
Oh, she's probably claiming she's in pain.
What are you guys looking at under?
I'll share it to you, Rod. Hold on.
She knew she was going to be there for a while, so she wanted to be comfortable.
So is
Read that article,
so is
please.
red tape or because there's yellow tape, is red tape more serious?
No. Why? What tape is there?
It's yellow tape.
No, it's all yellow tape. I don't think it's ever red tape. Where do you see red tape?
We're waiting for
Just
more
looking
media,
it up
guys.
and it was saying if there's red tape it means a homicide and then a yellow tape means like do not enter.
The tape too. It doesn't say crime scene or anything.
I don't know. I've always over here we only use yellow.
I've only ever seen yellow.
Let me see if I can find the pictures of the Haro one. I want to say it was yellow, but there said crime scene.
Okay, hold up, y'all. Okay, so here we go. Allow. This is local news KSBY. So additional search warrants served, mother removed from home during ongoing search. Okay, they have blocked out the street. Portions of Mars Avenue was blocked off by tape police on Thursday. The police tape is yellow with many federal and local authorities. Okay, that gives you guys an idea. The streets are blocked off. Okay, and they made that statement. But we do have some news source out there. I'm waiting to see, are we going to get more news sources outside? Again, the TikTokers, some of these are local to the area, so they're giving their perspective of the local area. Some of these guys might be in group chats. Again, I'm waiting for more updates like a lot of us are. Maybe they'll give us something more relevant. Okay.
Additional search warrants served, mother removed from home during ongoing search for Melodee Buzzard. Authorities are serving additional search warrants in the case of a missing Vandenberg Village girl whose mother has now been escorted away from the home. Melodee Buzzard was reported missing on October 14th from Lampoke School. Officials reported her prolonged absence. Her mother, Ashlee Buzzard, has been uncooperative with the investigation into her daughter's disappearance, according to Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office. As part of the investigation, additional search warrants were served by sheriff's detectives and the FBI at the home along the 500 block Mars Avenue. Oh, Mars, we got to go steal that sign. On Thursday, a storage locker and a rental car. Melodee was last seen in are also being searched. So a storage locker and the rental car Melodee was last seen in. Ashlee was escorted away from the home to an undisclosed location that would not interfere with their ability to conduct thorough search. Authorities said, adding that it's expected investigators will need access to the home for an extended time. A portion of Mars Avenue was blocked off by police tape on Thursday with many local federal authorities on scene. Authorities previously said that they were focusing on a 3-day period between October 7th and 10th when Ashlee rented a car and drove with Melodee to Nebraska before making a stop to Kansas on her way back. When she returned home, authorities say Melodee was not with her. We appreciate the FBI's assistance in today's searches, Sheriff Lieutenant Chris Gotschall from the Criminal Investigations Division said in a press release, adding in cases like this, every detail matters, and it is invaluable to have additional resources and specialized expertise. Collaboration with our federal partners allows us to ensure we are using every available tool to help bring resolution to this case. The case remains missing persons investigation. No arrests have been made, and the sheriffs have announced. So
we're waiting to see if there's any
Reading,
news.
Chef.
Yeah, with one eye. I need glasses.
You squinted the whole time?
Yeah.
So, what do we think about the court date or whatever that person got? Was that a thing?
I don't think she had a court date. I think that the warrants were presented, and at the same time, she was brought in for questioning and basically told, if you don't cooperate, we may have means to detain you.
Well, they said they brought her to an undisclosed location just so she wouldn't interfere, right?
Yeah, but you can't do that. That's like, unless, I don't know. Well, you know what, too, though, right? They may have brought her on, you know what? Because, again, they said that this is going to be, and they said it, and I quote, an extended search. So they probably did that saying, listen, we're not gonna be probably even done by tonight. So grab your belongings, and you know what? You probably won't be coming home tonight for sure. Hence why you see her with that little neck pillow and this and that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Let's see.
definitely now there's suspicion, obviously, right? So that's I believe it's definitely going in the right direction in terms of if she's, at this point, they got her where they want her, and we can just hope and pray that this beautiful, amazing person is still alive.
Do we think we have warrants for her electronics? Is that part of that, do you think?
Oh yeah, for sure. That would have been signed off for sure. Well, everything would be signed off. Bank statement, credit card, anything under her name.
Yeah.
And I think too, you guys got the question, and that's in that article too. I think like with even like the locals having the FB, like,
Yeah, she's not in police custody yet. So we just read the what is it? The PR statement from my goodness, I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry. From Santa Barbara County. We just read their latest news, and they haven't charged anyone. They did serve, it says right here, in anticipation of the need for access to the resident during the search for extended time, detectives escorted Ashlee to an alternate location that would not interfere with their ability to conduct a thorough search. So this case still remains as a missing person, right? But they needed additional warrants, and now they're going in the house, right? Because remember, mom's not cooperating. Again, they had to block off some areas, some of the street areas. But this child is considered at risk, okay? And they went to go serve search warrants, and there's pictures out there. She's got a little pillow. That's what mom is doing. That's what the guy was talking about as well. So it does make you wonder, but she has not been charged. She is not in custody yet. They made her move to a different area so that they can search. You said who is talking in the segment, by the way. This is a TikToker by the name of Chef Talks, okay? That's who was reading. Shout out to him and shout out to all the TikTokers. But you have some people there that are in the local area or that are seeing what's going on. That's why we played it, because we don't have local news yet there. So we're waiting to see what other updates we have.
Or, if they're going to be taking her place for the rest of the day, for sure. I'm just more curious on how Mars feels that the street that this is all happening on, his name is Mars.
I'm like, why'd they have to bring me into it like that?
If they're just holding her or if they told her to go stay at somebody else's house. Like,
I think they're just my opinion is it looks like they're giving her a place to stay during the search. And who knows, maybe this is like bringing Jake to the canyons, right? With this happening now, is it going to force her to, because I think at this point now, they also would only have 72 hours to hold her. And if they can't present evidence, they would have to release her, right?
Correct. I mean, if they're holding,
she's not been detained, just so people are aware. They're just having a conversation about it. But this is a fantastic question. Why can't the judge order the production of the child like they did in the Lori Vallow case? She was jailed for not producing the child when ordered by the court. It's a very good question. I do wonder what is going on here.
Stay at a friend's house, like they've got to be holding her. Even if it's just she's sitting in an interrogation room and they bring her some food and drink. I mean, they've got to be holding her.
But you have to remember the stations have crisis rooms. They have stuff, so they'll have like a room where it won't make her feel like she's, in prison or locked up, but she'll have a bed there tonight, food. They'll give her food. She probably has a television to watch. Kind of like, remember when we watched that documentary and we saw that lady getting interrogated in that room there? Oh, good. Fuck, man. If this bitch did it, she needs to fucking suffer starting now.
Oh, damn.
I ain't got no sympathy for people like that.
Had her like at the police station, that they would have said that.
Hold up, y'all.
Not an undisclosed location. That's just my thoughts.
Want nobody to know because they know people are going to be crowding.
Exactly.
Ashley Buzzard has been served, and detectives this morning are now in the hole searching for evidence in finding Melodee Buzzard.
So wild and broken, keep them.
Was taken by law enforcement this morning. Okay, Ashlee Buzzard was taken by law enforcement this morning. Where did they take her? Where did she go? Is she in custody? Is she here for questioning? We are about to find out. We're about to walk into the Lompoc Police Department and ask, where is Ashlee Buzzard? We're going to go in and ask the clerk what she knows. Let's go, guys.
I could really do without the music.
I have a question. Can you tell me if Ashlee Buzzard is here for questioning? If Ashlee Buzzard
is still in custody?
If she's in custody or for...
Pick up the phone and dial 8140.
Okay.
That's going to be the jail and you should be able to further...
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Hi, I have a question. Is Ashlee Buzzard in custody or is she just being questioned? She went to court today? Okay, and so she's not in custody currently?
At this point, he tells me that she had court this morning and she's not currently in custody, but she may be detained after court.
She's in Santa Maria.
Oh, shit.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay.
So I wonder what that's all about then. Detained for questioning. Okay.
I was gonna say, what if she was like on the trip with the rental car and like tried to stay up, like, oh, I know I can drive it, I can make it all the way through, we only have so much time. Ended up putting herself in a manic episode, coming back, doing something at home, and this whole time that little girl's been there.
Right. Run, Day-Day!
Run, Day-Day, run! Oh, sorry.
First, you think she actually went on the trip and came back with her?
I mean, I don't think they did the trip. I don't know.
I disagree. I believe that if the FBI is involved, they have at least some evidence to prove that at some point Melodee was sought outside of California.
Yeah, that is true. They didn't get involved.
Yeah.
It's crossing state lines.
Unless they were just...
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up, y'all. All right, hold up. I think we might have a little bit of an update here. Give me 1 second.
Live breaking news from your news channel.
Hello, I'm Scott Hennessy.
And I'm Beth Farnsworth. Some activity at the Vandenberg Village home of missing 9-year-old Melodee Buzzard has caused a stir on social media.
News Channel reporter Jared Zinn is live on the 500 block of Mars Avenue. Jared, we just received confirmation from the Sheriff's Department that they are searching the home where Melodee's mother has not been cooperative to this point.
Good afternoon, Beth and Scott. Yes, that's right. We are here right outside the Buzzard home. I do want to step out of the frame so that you guys can see clearly. We do have some deputies, some members of the FBI, and some additional trucks. They are going to be bringing in some additional equipment for a thorough search of the house. There was a video posted by a neighbor this morning that shows Ashlee speaking to someone who appears to be law enforcement, and neighbors say that she left with that person. We do have some confirmations from the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office as of just a little bit ago. Sheriff detectives along with the FBI served follow-up search warrants at the home, and as well as a storage locker and the rental car that Melodee was last seen in. In anticipation of the need for access to the residence during the search for an extended time, detectives escorted Ashlee to an alternate location that would not interfere with their ability to conduct a thorough search. This case remains a missing person investigation, and there have been no arrests made in the case. The sheriffs are acknowledging the FBI's assistance in today's searches, and Sheriff's Lieutenant Chris Gotschall from the Criminal Investigation Division added, in cases like this, every detail matters, and it is invaluable to have additional resources and expertise. We will stay here throughout the evening with updates on the hour, each hour. That's all I have for you at the moment. We will see you again at 5 o'clock live here in Vandenberg Village. I'm News Channel reporter Jared Zinn. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Jared, thank you so much for the update.
All right, hopefully it doesn't play by itself. So again, the update, the breaking news part is that they were there to serve additional search warrants in the property. Okay, guys. They put out a PR statement. So they had already served warrants. They're doing additional. She had court this morning. I have no idea about what. And I mean, they're really looking into everything at this point, given that mom is not being cooperative. It makes you wonder what is the issue, right? People saw her leave, but we don't know if she's in custody. I believe the speculation is that she might be held at some point today. But I would have to agree, when the Vallow situation, Daybell and Vallow case happened, why isn't a judge, ordering this mom, or maybe she is, maybe a judge is maybe that's why she went to court. Why hasn't she been given an order to produce the child? I mean, this is a very, very much a thing. There's images out there of, what is this? Hold up, let me show y'all. Let me see this. Melodee Buzzard is missing. Her mom has still not been arrested, despite rumors that there's 72 hours to produce Melodee and face charges. That was last week. But there's a video of her. Is this her? It says they're continuing to ask the public to share Melodee's missing flyers, to contact them if they have any tips, leads, even though her mother has recently been seen removing posters and yard signs with Melodee's face on them. That's Ashlee removing posters? Oh no. She's removing posters. Yeah, I think so too, Cheeks. You said she looked like Toad from Super Mario's. Oh my god, Night Charm. She was seen removing posters. That's crazy work. That's never a good sign. No, it's not.
They just said for the day. Like, they just removed her for the day.
Yeah, because dude, they're doing like literally pipe testing. They're doing so my opinion to this is they may still very well not know where she is. or even if she is alive. Like I think that it's easy to, that gives me that type of hope. But or they got what they got. They got to match what they can find in the house, and then that's enough evidence to lay the charges. But did I hear Garrett, or was I hearing?
This is crazy because it's like all they have to do, if she went to court and it could all be sealed. If she doesn't produce a child, she could be held in contempt. She could be, she has a time frame. But if she's seen removing posters, you're seen removing posters of your missing child. That's all I need to know. I mean, clearly something's going on here. You have I'm just gonna hope that she's okay in terms of like alive, and that she's brought home safely. I'm that person that doesn't want to put anything out there until we can confirm something. Like, I don't know about you guys, but as a parent, we just gotta, still have hope that maybe that's, I don't know, man. I don't know. It upsets me because it's like this woman, mom's not doing very well. Doesn't look like she's been doing very well. Ashlee said the neighbor told her that she was running the fireplace for a whole entire day. There are papers coming out of the top. What? Sylvia, Ashlee who? Ashlee's the neighbor? Ashlee said the neighbor told her that she was running the fireplace for the whole entire day. There are papers coming to the top. Yeah. It could be. It could be, depending on her mental health issues. Truly think of her daughter as in danger from police. You know what, mind you, you're right. Like, for all we know, it could be that she thinks she's protecting her child. Isn't that, who it reminds me of? Andrea Yates. Y'all remember, and put one in the chat if you know that case. Andrea Yates, I think is, it was out of Texas. I don't know, if the mother has mental health issues as claimed, could she plan to harm well enough to fool the police and not leave obvious evidence? I don't know what the mother has claimed because she hasn't spoken. Her mother, Ashlee's mom, the grandmother, said that there was a history of mental health. And the auntie also spoke of the fact that she cut off people. So when she cut off people, there was definitely a concern with mental health. But they never really followed up or checked in. They just kind of like, well, whatever, she cut us off. Sometimes people don't really understand how dangerous people can be in psychosis in such situations like that. That's why I tell y'all, like, make sure you check in with those that have those, mental health struggles, because it's a real thing. If you ever have anybody in psychosis or any kind of, detachment, it's important that people check in, especially if they have younger children. Yeah.
And that's probably like their CNN,
They cut off. Yes, he died. I don't know what happened to their sound. I don't hear it. Uh-oh. I don't hear the sound. He died. He passed away, I think. Her father passed away. Let me see. Is it me? Put a 1 in the chat if you hear sound. I'm going to try to check somewhere else if we have any more local news.
Quiet, or can I not hear?
Yeah, it is. I have background noise.
It's quiet.
Okay, it's quiet. It's not me.
And I kid you me, they be looking at her every movement now and seeing. Let's see if I can. Story. She said channel 12.
Channel 12.
All right, I'm going to go to channel 12.
EYT. If you look at the URL that I sent you, that's it, Chef.
Okay, thank you.
I'm muted, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for more updated news.
Some activity at the Vandenberg Village home of missing 9-year-old Melodee Buzzard has caused a stir on social media.
News Channel reporter Jared Zinn is live on the 500 block of Mars Avenue. Jared, we just received confirmation from the Sheriff's Department that they are searching the home where Melodee's mother has not been cooperative to this point.
Good afternoon, Beth and Scott. Yes, that's right. We are here right outside the Buzzard home. I do want to step out of the frame so that you guys can see clearly. We do have some deputies, some members of the FBI, and some additional trucks. They are going to be bringing in some additional equipment for a thorough
We just
search
played
of the
this,
house.
guys. We played this.
There was a video posted by a neighbor this morning that shows Ashlee speaking to someone who appears to be law enforcement, and neighbors say that she left with that person. We do have some confirmations from the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office as of just a little bit ago. Sheriff detectives, along with the FBI, served follow-up search warrants at the home, and as well as a storage locker and the rental car that Melodee was last seen in. In anticipation of the need for access to the residence during the search for an extended time, detectives escorted Ashlee to an alternate location that would not interfere with their ability to conduct a thorough search. This case remains a missing person investigation, and there have been no arrests made in the case. The sheriffs are acknowledging the FBI's assistance in today's searches, and Sheriff's Lieutenant Chris Gotschall from the Criminal Investigation Division added, in cases like this, every detail matters. And it is invaluable to have additional resources and expertise. We will stay here throughout the evening with updates on the hour, each hour. That's all I have for you at the moment. We will see you again at 5 o'clock live here in Vandenberg Village. I'm News Channel reporter Jared Zinn. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Jared.
Guys, we just watched that news reporting. That's the same one that I showed you guys earlier. I don't see anything live yet on my end. Welcome to everybody. Hold up. For those that are coming in, and I could replay that other clip that you guys, if you guys want to see it again. So, yeah, psychosis is a scary thing. It is. That's why I'm saying, y'all, make sure that if you have family members that have mental health, make sure that they have enough support, because when they go in psychosis, it is a very scary thing. Yeah, yes, neuropsych, shout out to you. For those that are coming in, so the FBI and the local police went to go serve additional warrants, search warrants, at the Melodee Buzzard home with mom, Ashlee Buzzard. Mom was taken to a different location so that they can search, and they're basically out there. They've blocked off the streets for those that are there. They made a statement. At this point, nobody's been arrested. Nobody's been detained that we know of, but there have been speculation that that's what's going to happen next. Now, it sounds like mom might have had court this morning, which makes me wonder if she saw a judge who basically told her that you have to produce your child within so much time. Otherwise, you would be arrested, which, shout out to Pika, it reminded me of the Vallow Daybell case, right? Where Lori Vallow was held in custody when she did not produce her children. This is a very scary situation, I think, overall, because we don't know what is going on. Yes, psychosis is very unpredictable. And that's why I'm like, when I'm hearing mom, yes, my cousin thought that his dad, and it's a scary thing. Shout out to everybody. When I'm hearing that, because we've heard it from multiple sources, grandmother, Ashlee's mom, it sounds like a cousin spoke out and basically said that, that Ashlee had cut them off. after Melanie's dad died. That's not normal. You're right. If you know somebody's struggling with mental health, people got to keep an eye out. Okay. So we're just waiting to see if there's any additional news at this point.
Child was my best friend's kid. I would not stop looking for this kid. This kid is innocent. This kid is pure. This kid did nothing wrong. So why is this kid being punished? I would not stop until this kid is found, aka or this kid was hurt, that this punisher was in either bar jail or unsubscribed from planet Earth.
This is TikTok, guys. Keep that in mind. Sounds like a good hour.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, definitely. I agree. Like, there should be a special. I like to use the Alcatraz Island, the alligator island that they made for illegal immigrants. That's where these people, the parents of these situations, that's where they belong.
Agreed. But thank you for sharing all that. What's up, big old G Frank? I love that name.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man, these people are sick, man. They need to unalive themselves instead of their kids.
Facts.
Again, some of these TikTokers are from the local area. That's their statements. Doesn't mean that I'm in support of the things that they're saying. Please note that. But they are providing information because we're waiting for local news. True Crime Addict says, yes, part of the search warrants would be for her phone, right? And I would agree with you. I would hope that the car, because I think they had a rental, right? That's where that picture, that they captured was on a rental. But I'm assuming her cars, however many cars she might have used, should definitely be part of that search warrant. True Crime Addict. Thank you for that comment. I appreciate you, and I agree. Yeah, it's again, to each everybody got a different opinion. That's why I'm like, I don't always subscribe to certain things. But again, we're listening. We're waiting for more updates.
Towards my cat, and then I saw my neighbor's dog, and it was a pit bull, which is illegal in Ontario, by the way, to have. And my neighbor had one, charged into our apartment and attacked my cat. I put my hand in its jaw, not even thinking twice. I didn't even feel a thing. I'm like, I am saving my cat. And then boom, I almost shattered every bone in my hand to save my cat. So if this child was in my area, I would not sleep unless this kid was found. If I didn't do that, I was doing that under the influence. So if I wasn't under the influence, what would I do, your brain snaps into sobriety. Your brain snaps and is like, I need to save something right now. Any person, instantly, what would you do in that scenario? If you were doing that under the influence, what would you do sober, basically?
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about at this point. But anyway, shout out to them. They got some really good creators up there, like Murder by Podcast is a good creator. I don't understand why it took so long. I agree. Why did it take so long? Definitely agree. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so I'm not seeing that there's any updates yet. Yeah, TikTok is a whole different monster, y'all. They be getting down. You guys thought YouTube was crazy. No, TikTok is a whole different. Shout out to the TikTokers, but they do get down in a different way that might not be my thing, but shout out to them. I'm waiting for more updates. I don't see anything yet. Hold up, y'all. That's why I have it on the TikTok, but I'm waiting to hear if there's anything else, any updates from law enforcement.
I'm a child myself, but you need to take on the responsibility of this because you were entrusted with this. And without that, I would not have the personality I do now. But my best friend of all time for ever has a daughter now. She's not even my blood, but yet I would unsubscribe from the world for her. I would do anything for her. She's not even my blood, but I would still do anything for her. I'm from Canada, if that matters, but it doesn't matter. If you were a child, you're so innocent. You do not deserve anything that is happening to you. Even as an adult, you don't deserve anything that is happening to you. The stuff that I hear on the news is so crazy and so nuts that a person could do that to another human being or to another animal. Why would you do that to someone? Just live like a person. How could you even think or fathom that? Why would you do that? That person just needs to be taken out, honestly.
Okay.
Chev.
I believe they're a child. Anyways, hit the like button. Thank you. That was a child who was speaking. We're waiting for more updates, guys. I don't see them. For those that are coming in, this was the clip that they played earlier. I'm going to play it again for those that did not watch it. This is what the breaking news was, and that's from that news source. And this is what they played. We're playing it again.
Breaking news from your news channel.
Hello, I'm Scott Hennessy.
And I'm Beth Farnsworth. Some activity at the Vandenberg Village home of missing 9-year-old Melodee Buzzard has caused a stir on social media.
News Channel reporter Jared Zinn is live on the 500 block of Mars Avenue. Jared, we just received confirmation from the Sheriff's Department that they are searching the home where Melodee's mother has not been cooperative to this point.
Good afternoon, Beth and Scott. Yes, that's right. We are here right outside the Buzzard home. I do want to step out of the frame so that you guys can see clearly. We do have some deputies, some members of the FBI, and some additional trucks. They are going to be bringing in some additional equipment for a thorough search of the house. There was a video posted by a neighbor this morning that shows Ashlee speaking to someone who appears to be law enforcement, and neighbors say that she left with that person. We do have some confirmations from the Santa Barbara County Sheriff's Office as of just a little bit ago. Sheriff detectives along with the FBI served follow-up search warrants at the home, and as well as a storage locker and the rental car that Melodee was last seen in. In anticipation of the need for access to the residence during the search for an extended time, detectives escorted Ashlee to an alternate location that would not interfere with their ability to conduct a thorough search. This case remains a missing person investigation, and there have been no arrests made in the case. The sheriffs are acknowledging the FBI's assistance in today's searches, and Sheriff's Lieutenant Chris Gotschall from the Criminal Investigation Division added, in cases like this, every detail matters. And it is invaluable to have additional resources and expertise. We will stay here throughout the evening with updates on the hour, each hour. That's all I have for you at the moment. We will see you again at 5 o'clock live here in Vandenberg Village. I'm News Channel reporter Jared Zinn. Back to you guys in the studio.
All right, Jared, thank you so much for the update.
The news reporter, this is, it looks like it's News Channel 13. What is it? ABC 13, Fox 11, ABC 3, CBS 12. That's what it is, okay? This is like the latest update that we have so far. All right, guys. I'm going to keep an eye on this and see it. They're supposed to provide an update at like, I think they said 5 Cali time, but there's no update yet. So I'm going to leave it at that. Another thing I want to say though, and mind y'all, I completely agree with your comment right here. That's why I pinned it for a minute. Yeah, this is why I went on my mental health rant. It's very important that if you have loved ones, especially loved ones with children, that you guys check in on them, even if they cut you off. Because like I said, you know, certain mental health illnesses are very, very much, they can't just be treated on their own. They don't go away. And, you know, especially if they're in psychosis, this is very dangerous, a dangerous time for them. We don't know if what we do know about Ashlee Buzzard is that she had a history of mental health, but we don't know who was checking in on her after she cut people off. When they have a child, when people have children and they're struggling, it's very important for people to check in on people, because this is when tragedies happen. Okay. That's what I'm saying. It's very important. So I know that other people are, the TikTokers will say what they want. They got their opinions. This is somebody, I'm coming from my perspective of, being in the helping field, what that means, right? Make sure you check in, and it's okay. Sometimes if you can't step up, it's okay to call CPS on a loved one because you're concerned for their child's well-being. It's okay. It's a huge responsibility, right? It's a lot of people live in regret when things happen to children, when things don't get addressed, right? So it's important definitely coming from a human being. All right. I'm going to keep an eye on this, guys. I do have to go because I wanted to jump on real quickly. I will let you guys go. Make sure you guys are sharing this, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow, because we have some David news to talk about. And Messica, thank you for becoming a member. Thank you, love. Shout out to Messica and the new member. Hit the like button, guys. It's free to support. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.